Yesterday we talked about the recovery of Noah's body and the sights and scenes around that. Well, in relation to the body itself, as it was recovered, rescuers immediately noted that there were no signs of insect or vermin activity or predation. And this tells us that the body could only have been in the early stages of decomposition. I suppose more surprisingly that there was no rodent activity on Noah's body, and this is very grim, and I've discussed this with the family so they understand that these areas have to be transgressed, as uncomfortable and unseemly as they are, but I'm sure they were certainly relieved to know that there was no rodent activity. But why was that? Well, we think the body was there for 5 days in effectively a sewer/storm drain. How unusual would it be for rodents to avoid a new body like that, a new material which they could feed upon in their locus? Or is that normal? It may be normal for rats, it may be abnormal. If it's abnormal, we want to know why, or at least explore that. So I think that gives us a window into when Noah might have died. Why is that important? Because it's important for everything, because it tells us how long he might have been alive underground. It provokes the question, was he alive while rescuers were above ground looking for him, or even alive while rescuers were below ground in the top ends of the tunnel looking for him? You know, it provokes the question, was a cancellation of overtime? Did that perhaps have a bearing upon when Noah might have been saved? Could he have been saved if overtime was allowed? These are all the questions, impenetrable questions. Other question is a doctor arrived to pronounce Noah passed on Saturday morning on the 27th of June 2020, but was not allowed to see the body for another half an hour. Is that normal? Is that standard? These are the questions we'll explore with experts, and these are the questions we think are important. Thanks for listening.